A New York landmark since 1901, the Bergdorf Goodman department store represents the pinnacle of style, service, and modern luxury, ensuring that all shoppers are treated with respect and dignity. Located at 5th Avenue and 58th Street, this fashion destination is a must-see for the most discerning customers from around the world. Our media studio recently visited this iconic New York City landmark to connect with Bergdorf Goodman's creative media director, the vice president of their men's department, and the director of personal shopping, Randy Shotgun, while touring each floor that displays their exquisite collections. During our visit, our team gained a behind-the-scenes look at how the store's creative team curates world-class fashion, collaborates with top designers, and adapts to ever-changing trends of the industry. We are incredibly grateful to the Bergdorf Goodman team for their hospitality and for sharing their expertise, showcasing their care for the art and effort behind creating shopping experiences their guests will never forget. Thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
And thank you for introducing us to part of your amazing team. We really just want to hear from you now about your career and your day-to-day life and what goes on behind the scenes.
So how did you first get started in the fashion industry in New York?
Now, you guys probably don't know the term mall rat, but like I was a mall rat, which meant you just hung out at the mall. I went on my 18th birthday to Macy's and applied for a job, and they were like, you have no experience, but we're gonna hire you because you're here on your birthday, and like we just feel like that's a good sign. And I moved up in that world. I actually really got into like doing makeup and working in cosmetics, and I moved to California, did makeup out there for 5 years for like movies. I ended up doing it for like a couple of fashion shows, TV shows, commercials, even like I did special effects makeup too, and I was really good, as you guys know. And so I just kind of built this client base of people that would follow me wherever I would go. So after 5 years, I moved back to New York, and then I like really pursued my career in fashion.
We learned that at Bergdorf's, the most important thing is building personal connections with your clients and making them feel loved. So what do you feel like is the key to doing that?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. Wow. I think experience and knowledge definitely are a part of it. And social media is a great tool where I can like go and see what fashion trends are people are wearing, like that are people that you might follow and people that my parents might follow and all of the people in between. I get like a really good grasp of what's happening in the world. I have clients that are like in sports and like they do sports marketing. They need to look still appropriate for the sports stars that they are going out with, but they also don't want to look like grandpa with their blazer and their sports jacket and their jeans. Every person is so different. Even the two of you, like you guys are so similar in the sense of like what your lifestyle is, where you go to school, things that you enjoy like to do in your life, cheerleading, like all of it, you know, even your hair like is like styled similarly, you know? But like that doesn't mean that I would dress the two of you. Like, think about when I've even pulled like for you in the past, you're totally different. Just to go back to what you were asking is how you build relationships with people is they have to trust that you have their best interest at heart.
We learned a little bit about the history of Bergdorf, but we would love for you to tell even more about it.
This building that we're in used to be the Vanderbilt Mansion, and I just think that is so cool. Imagine getting off the school bus and being like, hey guys, I'm going home. And like, I live in a city block in New York City. Like, that is so cool. And like, I felt like that was something that I even learned with when our vice president of the store was talking. She said, Mr. Goodman and his wife, they used to live in this building. There's a saying like shopkeeper. The reason why that like saying even existed was like they literally lived like above the shop. Like that was their apartment. We're about to celebrate 125 years of being a store. It's amazing to be part of the history here.
So what would you say the core values are at Bergdorf Goodman?
We've narrowed it down to 3 main core values. We have excellence, imagination, and graciousness. You want everything to be the best. We pride ourselves in knowing that we don't just carry the best product, but we also have the best people, and you're gonna get the best service. With imagination, it's something like where we're creative. You're creative, you're creative. Like we're all creative. So it's like using your imagination and thinking outside the box. You have to think just because you hit a roadblock and something comes in your way, you gotta use your imagination to figure out how to never take no for an answer and get it done. And then graciousness is just being grateful. I am so grateful to be here. We are so grateful that we have these people that come here in Bergdorf Goodman. Like we're a staple. It's really special.
We're so grateful for you and your time today.
And we're just so excited to go tour and see the rest of Bergdorf.
I'm so excited to show you. Let's go.